Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are at Busch Gardens once again, and we're joined by Landon. One of the benefits of my annual pass was I got a free ticket for the month of August, and little Landon here is going to take advantage of it so he could ride some coasters with us. But we're here not necessarily for the coasters. We're going to be taking a look at the Howl-O-Scream construction, see if anything new has come up, as well as talk a little bit about how to prepare for your Howl-O-Scream visit. You know, parking, what to expect at that cost, your tickets, and all of those other things as we walk through the park. Join us, let's go into the park and have some fun. Now, once again, we're going to get our quick queue pass holder. Let's see if I can scan today. I always got to take it out of this pouch. But one of your benefits is you get a free quick queue for the month of August every single time that you come for Howl-O-Scream. And bam, we got them. And this time around, we also got a free Beer Fest sample or a free fountain drink, which is awesome. And we got our quick queue, which we have to get at the Emporium store. We'll go and do that now. But one of our first tips is, if you are planning to come to the event, and mostly if you're planning to come to the event more than once, make sure that you consider an annual pass as your ticket option, because it includes Howl-O-Scream and you could come multiple times for one price. And here he is again, Howl-O-Scream on select dates September 10th through October 31st. He is our first piece of construction for Howl-O-Scream that we saw last time that we were here, and really the only piece of construction that we saw the last time that we were here. But let's see if anything new has popped up. And we are inside now. We just got past the turnstiles. We're gonna go into the Emporium really quick and get our, yes sir. That was kind of cool. We got recognized by some of the park staff as YouTubers, and then he looked at me and he was like, hey, I recognize you. You did the last Howl-O-Scream update on the construction. And he actually pointed out some things that I should be looking for while we go through the park. But once again, let's go into the Emporium and get our quick queue for Howl-O-Scream. This is going to be our third one. So by the time that Howl-O-Scream gets here, it's 5 houses. We'll have our full 5 quick queues. I intend to get my 5 free quick queues so that we could zoom through at least one visit of Howl-O-Scream. All right, as we make our way through the area where Ripper Row would typically be, still no construction here just yet. But I know that it should be soon. We're only 3 to 4 weeks out from the event starting. But they did tell me at the entrance, like I said, when I was recognized over there, that there is some things that we need to look out for. So we'll be walking that way, checking it out, as well as seeing if there's anything additional here at the park. It is another busy day here at the park as well. We're gonna, again, start off with going right towards Ireland. Now, another tip, when you do have your annual pass, just like getting your quick queues, you also get free parking, because the first thing you're gonna encounter when you come to the parks during Howl-O-Scream or during any time is that parking is not free, but it is included in your annual pass. Parking will vary anywhere from $10 to $40 for like the premium parking that gets you closer to the entrance of the park. Now, this is not Howl-O-Scream related, but these guys are really cool looking. Look at those horns on them. And they're just chilling. It's a hot day here. Not as hot as the last time that we were here, but you could tell they're chilling in the shade. Right over here, right past where we just saw those guys, is the area where that large pumpkin usually is set up. Doesn't look like he's up just yet, but I look forward to checking him out. He's a good photo op. Now we keep on going into Ireland. And here we go. It looks like we do have some Howl-O-Scream updated construction. Check out this little banner here talking about the Jack is back. Irish folklore tells us that a legendary trickster named Jack dared to outwit anyone, including the devil. And then a bunch of other stuff that I'm not going to read, but as you can see, we got some pumpkins up, as well as another banner over there that shows Jack and says, Jack is back. This is awesome. I'm so excited. First little bit of Howl-O-Scream construction that we see here at the parks as we enter Ireland. Into Ireland we go. Looks like we got a ton of decorations here. Check it out. The Jack is Back dance party has some scarecrows. We got some jack-o'-lanterns hanging from above. Oh man, I can't wait. Typically over here they have that like deranged bunny that you could take a picture with. It is still currently Beer Fest, so they haven't completely changed everything up, but you could definitely see that they are getting ready for Howl-O-Scream. Now we do have some of the performers out today for Beer Fest over by Grogan's, and over here is still doesn't look like they've themed the entrance to the new house that's coming in the Ireland area, but it does look like in the distance we have the control bar. All right, so we were just this way, we come on over, and boom, you got the control bar. Looks like there's not much theming for the control bar setup. You got the bar inside, but it hasn't been actually themed, but you do have this little entrance that clearly says control bar. This is where you could come and do some of the activated or the paid activated scares inside of some of the houses. But inside, it looks like they just have like a generic bar setup. Oh no, wait. These right here, these are actually part of Howl-O-Scream. Oh, it's coming along, guys. This is exciting. And as we make our way into the wolf enclosures, another scarecrow. Oh man, so much in just a little time. We only went through Ireland so far. Alrighty guys, so far we've gotten a ton. I'm excited. I actually didn't expect to see so much construction up in such a little space and in such a short time. We were here just last week and didn't see anything except for talking about where the houses are going to be. He did tell me in the entrance to look out through the wolf enclosure area for some new lighting, but I haven't seen anything just yet. It may be just well hidden so far, but we're going to keep an eye out. Let's take a look and see. Oh no, there's definitely some stuff right by the wolf enclosure. Looks like we got some wolves hiding. Look at that. We got another guy over here. That's pretty awesome. And to play off of the wolf area of the park, let's see if there's more. You see anything else, Landon? That's the like animal actors, I believe. That's not scary. Right over by the sign of Lorikeet Glen, we got another wolf. Oh man, Howl-O-Scream is almost here. Oh yeah, there's another one. Thanks, Landon.
And there's another one down there. Like all the way
oh, even further.
And there's another one right there.
Oh, damn, they're all over the place. Look at this guy. We can get nice and close with this guy. Bam. Look at that face. Terrifying. Woo. This little guy is hiding, ready to scare you. I wonder if they're going to be like lit up or anything so that you could see them in the nighttime, or do their eyes glow or something. This is pretty awesome. All right, now we're crossing into France. We've seen so much in so little time. I'm excited, but let's hit you with another tip. So if you're coming to the event, another thing to consider is your ticket options, okay? So I already talked about the benefits for an annual pass. You also could get just a day ticket if you're planning on only coming one day. Your day ticket includes Howl-O-Scream, which is awesome. It's something that not most parks do. It's not a separately ticketed event, and you could actually arrive early, enjoy the park normally, and then just wait for it to transition at around like 5, 6 o'clock into Howl-O-Scream. So that or your annual pass options are what you should consider. Anywhere from the benefits that come along with it as well as pricing. All right, now they got this big old fan over here in France blowing some water to cool people down. It is a hot day, but then again, another bit of Howl-O-Scream. Now, nothing has technically gone up so far, but this definitely looks like it's going to be a platform for something Howl-O-Scream. Please pardon our dust as we prepare for Howl-O-Scream. Now, this area over here, typically Fool's Court, looks like not much decorations just yet. Just that one little sign telling you that there was something coming for Howl-O-Scream, pardon the dust. But nothing in the Fool's Court area. Maybe just these speakers, but I think those are there year-round. Now, I did promise Landon that we would ride a few rides. Griffin is one of the ones that he chose. You ready to ride, Griffin? We. He said we. He's learning French, apparently, in school. Now, I can't say I recall what's typically under these little covers here. If it's just lighting, if it's always here, or if they're changing it up for Howl-O-Scream. But it looks like there's definitely something under these covers, and my assumption would be that it's for Howl-O-Scream, but I'm not too sure. Could be that these are always here. Now here we are at Griffin. We're going to take a quick break and ride a ride. A lot of construction, so I think we deserve this break to kind of just absorb everything that we've seen so far. Let's put you guys away in the locker room. All right, so Griffin in the bag. Landon, did you have fun in the front row?
Yeah, it was good. It was freezing at the end.
Yeah, it's pretty cold once the coaster starts moving. I wouldn't say freezing, but it's definitely cooler. Let's keep on exploring. I think we need a drink because I am kind of parched. But let's keep on exploring and see what else Howl-O-Scream we have out there. All right, we're heading into where Meat Market will be. I'm excited to see if anything's up here, but so far, at the entryway, there's nothing. Not seeing too much theming just yet. It's definitely a busier day. Let's see, let's go a little bit deeper. We'll double check every single area. Now, I'm not seeing much, but I think this red lighting here is not typical. I think that is definitely ambiance for Howl-O-Scream in this area. Typically, I think it is like a white light. So red would make sense for Meat Market. All right, we're making our way out of Meat Market. It looks like the lights were the only thing there. I could say without a doubt, these lights here are not typically red. And this one up here, so there's definitely some Howl-O-Scream in the early stages, and they have, as you can see, strings of red lights around all the way through all the ceiling of this bridge. I'm not sure if you could see that very well, but there's definitely lighting that's starting to go up for Howl-O-Scream on the bridge. Endless scoot. And now we make our way into Reinfeld Village, where Hex Hollow is going to be. And I'm not seeing anything here. No signs saying pardon the dust, no lighting. There is Christmas lighting, but this store right here is Christmas all year round, as you can see, the Christmas shop. But aside from that, not much theming yet. I believe here there's going to be a good amount of lighting because they have that like green ambiance lighting that's supposed to be going up, but nothing in the form of Howl-O-Scream just yet, at least not in this area. We've seen already plenty elsewhere. And nothing over here either, as everybody crosses through. Don't see any lighting. I don't see any props. No wolves, that's for sure. Those are my favorites so far. Let's keep on going. Let's see if Oktoberfest has anything up. Now, as we walk through, it may seem like there hasn't been a whole lot going up, although we have seen a good amount so far. But if you go back to my previous video where we did Howl-O-Scream construction, you'll see there was nothing then and a lot more now. So we're definitely getting excited and prepared for the event here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. We're going into Oktoberfest now. It looks like there's still a lot of beer fest theming, but let's see if we could spot any Howl-O-Scream theming that has gone up so far. Now, these walls were definitely not here, I don't believe, last time that we were here, but it looks like it does say pardon the dust. We're mixing up for something new. It looks like an all-new cocktail bar that they're going to be putting here in the Oktoberfest area, right behind this wall. And as always, we pay our respects. R.I.P. Dark Castle. All right, I'm looking around. I don't see much theming here in the Oktoberfest area, but let's indulge in some Beer Fest. We actually do have this one free Beer Fest sample, so let's try it out here at the craft bar. All right, so we ended up getting, I think it was like the Ale Works Pumpkin Ale, and I took a little sniff. Very aromatic. Has a great smell to it, and oh yeah. This is the perfect beer when you're talking about Howl-O-Scream. And not just that, we're talking a lot about Howl-O-Scream, but Beer Fest hasn't ended, so let's enjoy. We could double it up by enjoying some Beer Fest, but some pumpkin beer. And we're getting Howl-O-Scream and Beer Fest. Now, we're going to finish this up, and then we're going to tuck on back and see if anything has come up for that Witch of the Woods house. See if maybe like a facade or any signs have come up for it. All right, we tuck on back, and it looks like nothing new has gone up. Maybe those umbrellas over there? I don't think that was there either. Howl-O-Scream! Ah! No, I'm kidding. It doesn't look like anything Howl-O-Scream has gone up back here, but this will be the entrance for Witch of the Woods. And we're making our way to the end of Oktoberfest over where Bolton is right here. It looks like it's taking off. Not much theming in this area. I think Oktoberfest is way too Beer Fest out to start its Howl-O-Scream, but they are starting closer to the entrance. We'll see as we make our way through Festa Italy and those other areas that we still haven't passed through, if there is some Howl-O-Scream in those areas. All right, and we're going to go ahead and put you guys away one more time. We're going to go ahead and ride Bolton because Landon wants to ride it even though he's been on his cell phone the whole time. Look at him. Not paying attention to the world. Oh my God. The line looks long, but we got to put you away. So actually, per Landon's instruction, he said he didn't want to wait as long as the wait was. It looks like it was almost an hour for Bolton at the moment, so we're going to keep on just making our way through the park. All right, we keep on making our way through. Bolton right over there. Pantheon in the distance, hopefully opening next year. And then my favorite area or favorite bridge here in the park, as you can see, has some good views of the park, as well as has some of the best like music and elements for Howl-O-Scream during the event. The lighting, the music, the cobwebs, everything. But currently it looks like there is not much. I do see on some of these light posts, they have these little like, I don't know, like something where you could put a different post in it, and I believe that is for Howl-O-Scream right next to the outlets. And then underneath the tents, I could see some lighting. That middle lighting right there with all the cobwebs. That is not typically there, I don't believe. All right, and we're making our way through the Marco Polo market areas to our right. And I don't see much over here as well. I think they've just started. They have areas where they've shown a lot of focus, like over in Ireland. But over this way, not much. What was that, Landon?
I feel like we should get on
Apollo's? Okay. All right. Landon's making the call. We didn't do Bolton because the wait was too long. We're going to make our way onto Apollo's Chariot, which means we got to go into the Festa Italy area and check out and see what type of theming is in there. And as we make our way through what will be Garden of the Souls, I don't see anything here as well. Not too much theming outside of Ireland and the Wolf Enclosure area. Now, as we cross into Festa Italy for Apollo's Chariot, here's the track for the trains. I wanted to point this out just because this has been a missed opportunity for Howl-O-Scream in the past couple years. I've heard that they've done some theming on the train in the past, but I've never been able to experience it. I don't know why they would take that away. The train going through the park is a unique experience, and they have plenty of areas where they could add like lighting and graveyards and all different types of cool stuff. Maybe even some characters that walk towards the train. Hopefully that's something they consider in the future. All right, we've only taken a few steps into Festa Italy, so we haven't seen too much, or at least been able to debunk that there isn't any actual decorations for Howl-O-Scream, but we're gonna go ahead and jump on Apollo's Chariot real quick. Let's put you into a locker. All right, we just got off Apollo's, and as always, an amazing ride. It does look like the weather is getting kind of bad, so let's take a quick walkthrough and see if we can spot anything that's specifically Howl-O-Scream here in this area. And we're walking right by the entrance and spike of Pantheon. Still not open, and definitely no theming over this way. Let's walk on over by Tempesto and then to the back where typically Circo Sinistro would be. This area right here is typically the heart of Sideshow Square, but at the moment, nothing. I don't see anything. I don't know if those strips of lighting up there are always there, or if they've left them from Howl-O-Screams in the past, but definitely doesn't look like much theming at all. All right, we are making our way back. Back here is where Cirque Sinistro would be. It looks like it's still blocked off. Last time we were back there, I showed you guys there's a wall currently in the way of where Cirque Sinistro would typically be, at least the queue line, and it's still up. So you really can't see too much and see if any of the facade area has gone up for it. All right, as we make our way out of Festa Italy and over to the just general Italy area, right over here there's typically some theming for Howl-O-Scream. They'll put like a skull, as well as some headstones, as well as this walking path will have some cool lighting and ambiance. I think that's the word of the day, ambiance. All right, we're gonna jump on Escape from Pompeii. Typically in this area is, well, not typically, this is where Dystopia will be. Right over there, that little corner right there will be the exit of not Escape from Pompeii, Dystopia. But not much theming as far as Howl-O-Scream. But this right over here is kind of fenced off and currently being re-themed, which is probably going to be a bar for Howl-O-Scream. Now, we're going to go ahead and get a ride on Escape from Pompeii. Let's go ahead and put you guys away in the lockers. All right, now, that's a short ride, but I forget how great of a ride Escape from Pompeii is. And first time on Escape from Pompeii, what'd you think?
It was good, but it felt like it was not secure. It was hot in there. I did not like it.
Yeah, there's a lot of like fires, obviously, Escape from Pompeii. And on top of that, the lap bar doesn't come all the way down, not even for me. So it doesn't feel like the most secure ride, but a good time nonetheless. And it looks like we got caught in the railroad crossing. Train's about to cross right now. Alrighty guys, it does seem like over here in the Ireland area, we've already made our full rounds around the park. This is the area that is most themed, as well as over by the animal enclosures. Nothing else really around the park, but a lot has changed in these two particular areas, so a lot more to come, I'm sure. We will be back before the event at least one more time. I'm thinking 2 more times. So thank you guys for tuning in. I want to also thank the viewer who suggested I add some tips and tricks. I think I did a poor job of adding tips and tricks, but thank you for suggesting that down in the comments. I may make that a whole separate video, tips and tricks for Howl-O-Scream here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I want to thank you guys once again for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next one, but don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?